This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Canes will kick this away to get us going. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, my gosh, the defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
Second down now after the sack. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. On this play from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in the road territory. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Now here's the toss play. It's a hard running there through a tackle. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. The pass rush gets home.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They're standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Inside the 35. Now here he goes. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the left side with a toss. Fights through a tackle. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a 1st. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive 1st quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson. That's just nice execution. The quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with a solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. It's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they've got the returner corralled. passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few in the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to create here on the move. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Makes a nice move there.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Running through the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Good job up front by this offensive line. Good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes...
All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Good enough for first down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick round. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And they jump back in front.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 4.
That is the score. Miami 21, Clemson 17.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Direct snap. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Of all the skilled players on the field, I think this guy might be as gifted as anybody. What a great demonstration of instincts and just raw speed. Once he got into the open field, nobody was going to catch him.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
That makes the score Miami 28, Clemson 24.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Across midfield. The 30. The 20. That's the touchdown, Clemson, to put them on top now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense retakes the field. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And
hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Toss play to the running back going left. Fights off a defender. Finally bring him down after a couple of broken tackles, but it's still a loss on the play.
that back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense had been clicking on this drive, but the big loss makes it 2nd down and 18 here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my God, gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You can say not recently. They've had some pretty good players. When you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Now play number 9 on this drive. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4.
Miami 35, Clemson 31.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Clemson offense is back out there. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Pass complete on a crosser. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble to his left. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. That coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. And this pass is caught. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to put him down and run. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
I liked what the quarterback's trying to do here to try to create and make a big play, but he may have gotten a bit greedy here. Just try to get a few more yards on this scramble, and it's going to cost him a possession.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Toss it to the back, running left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Sure hands. It's Clark. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They're going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Hurricanes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And the extra point was up and good.
Clemson, 31.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? He escapes the pocket. The ball is loose in the backfield. The football bounces out of bounds. It'll be a short loss on the play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this 1st down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the 1st down, I think this one's all but over.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He shreds the tackle. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Clemson offense is back out there. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Let's go, let's go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the right side.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Here's the first play of the drive. Now they're set up at their 40. Working clock with the ground game. Breaks free. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
To the 25. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Miami. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And the point after is good.
That makes the score Miami.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.